Okay, thank you for joining us again. This is the Compassionate Friends. I'm Debbie Rambus, Tony's mom, bringing you 31 messages of hope for the month of December. And tonight, I'm very thankful that Steve Parker, he's on your board of directors and lives in California, and he's going to tell us a little bit about his story and his sweet daughter. So welcome, Steve.
Hello.
So Steve, would you mind sharing with us, tell us what brought you to the Compassionate Friends?
Well, unfortunately, like most of us, or I would have to say all of us, we were brought by the loss of our child. And my daughter, Alyssa, passed away from complications of a genetic disorder called Alagille syndrome when she was 2 years old. So we had her for 2 wonderful years. She had her own health challenges. She was a special needs baby, cognitively wonderful, but her little body couldn't withstand all that it was going through. And at age 2, she left us. Without saying, that was the most devastating. She was the only and now my oldest child. So she left us, my wife and I, by ourselves. And it was an extremely tough time, and that's why we're here.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing, Steve. I know that's so difficult, and just 2 years. I've seen beautiful pictures of your daughter, and I just can't imagine. I know we're all on the grief journey together, but it's a little different for each of us. So would you mind sharing, it's such a devastating loss, just you and Stacy. How did Compassionate Friends help you through that?
Well, everyone's got their own journey, as grief is very specific to individuals. And the thing that saved me with Compassionate Friends is you can do it your way. And you meet people and you connect with people that, for me, I've always been kind of a doer, and the people that do it and the people that are on the journey ahead of me gave me a lot of support that, quite honestly, professionals couldn't do. And has been my mission in life to, and really in honor of Alyssa, to do the same for others. But as a man and someone who's not supposed to be that sensitive by, I guess, society, the journey is a little different there too. So it was a safe place for me to go. It took me longer than some. It was 6 or 8 months before I even went to my first meeting. And for a while in denial, didn't even know I needed it. I guess I did know I needed it. Didn't want to admit it. And changed my life, saved my life, and continues to allow my daughter to live in my heart as I share it on things like this, and derive her strength and her purpose, as I have 2 lovely, beautiful, healthy, surviving children that her younger sister and brother. But this is also a special relationship that doesn't end, and it can be a very beautiful thing. And I'm 20 years in the journey, so I really think that I get to live with her through TCF and share my story and help other people.
Wow. So, 20 years, and it's so wonderful to see that, you have her memories. And oftentimes, people think we move on. Are you over it yet? And it's so nice that you've recognized that you can carry that memory with you and do things in her honor. It's such an inspiration. So we have some people, that might not be 20 years into their journey. Steve, do you have a message of hope or anything that you would like to share with those individuals that might help them on their grief journey?
I would just say, don't wait. Find your journey. Find your purpose again. You will laugh. You will smile. You'll continue to cry. But those are all real emotions. And that's, I feel lucky to have known her. I wouldn't change anything. She is still as big a part of my life as my surviving children. It's just very different. And it does take a long time to get there, but allow people to help you on that journey. Allow people in at your pace, at your speed, but know that a place like TCF is a great place to start, middle, and finish, because we're always evolving in our journey, whether it's this one or any other. And there is hope. And I have a wonderful life, and I'm very thankful that she was in my life and that she continues to live in my heart. And my goal is that we all get there. And it is not an easy place to get to. And that's why you need your hand held sometimes. And that, I think, is the best thing that TCF did for me, was hold my hand. And sometimes they still do. And that's, hopefully that is hope for everybody.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for those inspirational words. And I think it is so true that we reach out, we reach behind us for those that are coming on the journey behind us to help them along. And then sometimes we stumble, and that's okay. There's always someone there, so no one need walk alone. I just wanted to remind everyone that we have our Wall of Hope up now. If you would like to share your message of hope, along with a picture of your loved one, please go to our website at compassionatefriends.org and visit the Wall of Hope, and hopefully leave some information, that a little tidbit of help for others to make their journey a little easier. Thank you so much, Steve, and I hope that you have a blessed holiday, and thank you for sharing your Alyssa with us.
Always will, and thank you for what you do, Debbie.
All right, bye-bye. Bye, everyone.